Good morning. We are at the home of Greg and Brandee Rowles. Welcome, guys, to your home.
Thank you.
Welcome to our home.
In beautiful North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
We're excited about this, Larry. We're excited that you're doing this for us.
What we're going to be doing tonight and today, this is going to be the first, we hope, of two settings. Going to be talking about your lives, your stories, from early on, grandparents, parents, where you grew up, went through school, brothers, sisters,
Chins. Yeah, what was the first thing you remember?
The first memory that I have growing up was a birthday party. My fifth birthday, I'm guessing it was my fifth birthday party. I'd like to ask my mom, but I remember the clown being at my fifth birthday party, and lots of people in the front yard. I lived at, gosh, what was that address? 5375 South, 2600 West, I'm guessing. Anyway, above the railroad tracks. You've been there. That house in Roy.
You've taken me by there.
Grew up in Roy, Utah.
Your Christmas story about the bags and the trees.
The presents.
We were talking about grandparents, and that had spawned a story. Both grandparents, they just love Christmas, and they love giving. You know, they couldn't afford to give all the there's so many grandkids with Nana Chino, they couldn't afford to give for everybody. You know, but they always had this great big supper, and everybody went out there and just enjoyed. And then she loved decorating. Nana Chino loved decorating, and she had what I would think, you know, a lot of people today would say, "Oh my gosh, those are cheesy kind of decorations," but always had that house decorated. Tree there. He said there was never a tree there Christmas Eve. They'd wake up and that was part of Christmas morning. There was a tree, but as they got older, they started putting the tree up earlier, and then we loved being able to help decorate the tree. And man, those were some of the ugliest trees I've ever seen in my life. There were some, but the greatest memory. And I had so many handkerchiefs with R's on them I couldn't even see straight.
Is that what she'd give to you?
Every Christmas I would get handkerchiefs, underwear, handkerchiefs, and the handkerchiefs would have...
Underwear were from Nana too?
They were from Nana too. No.
It's not nose kid.
Yeah, and I never would use the handkerchief. Dad used his handkerchiefs. He carried a handkerchief in his back pocket, and he would take the handkerchief out and blow his nose in the handkerchief, and he'd stick it back in his pocket. I thought, what in the world?
Still don't get that. People still do that.
And then Mom would wash it. I said, well, I don't want to wash that. And then, so I cut that tradition.
So would you like to start that for our boys?
Blowing my nose with something I can throw away.
Yes. How do you make it a tissue dance?
And that's all I've got. Put a little boogie in it. I love it that I'm your straight man. I know you had one. I guess maybe we finish that in the next chapter. So stick around for more escapades with Greg and Brandee. I'm glad you're watching.